rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, Wargames officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the Wargames begin! Introducing first, representing the nWo, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 212 pounds, 6!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to For You Productions and our very special nWo versus the Bloodline in Wargames. Brought to you, of course, by WWE 2K24. And I cannot wait for this one. 2 of the most dominant factions in the history of professional wrestling. nWo, of course, taking over the wrestling world in WCW starting in 1996. And the Bloodline here in WWE. Six, waiting. Here we go. Jimmy Uso.
Representing the Bloodline from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds.
Jimmy Uso, the first member of the Bloodline to enter this War Games match. Now the nWo, of course, represented by Six, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and of course Hollywood, Hulk Hogan. The Bloodline, represented by Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa, and of course your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Jimmy getting in the ring, entering this intimidating 2-ring structure surrounded by steel. Unlike in WCW, where they had a roof over the War Games cage, our version of the War Games cage here in WWE does not feature that rooftop. Here we go, these men, 90 seconds, and we will get a new entrant. Jimmy and Six going at it. Six, of course, gained immense popularity in the nWo. Was first brought to fame in WWE when he defeated Scott Hall, who was known then as Razor Ramon, and became known as the 1-2-3 Kid. Then he saw a resurgence in WWE when he came over in 1998, joining Triple H and D-Generation X as X-Pac. Jimmy Uso, of course, the twin brother of Jey, 2 of the greatest to ever do it in the tag team division as the Usos. Jimmy trying to get the upper hand on Six. They switch places there for a second. Back in the ring, Jimmy whips him into the ropes and, picks him right up into a fall-away slam. Not a fall-away slam. My fault, people. I'm so amped up here. It was a Samoan drop is what that was. But I'm so excited just to see the nWo and the Bloodline in the ring at the same time. This is unbelievable. Be interesting, at WrestleMania 31, when it was Sting versus Triple H, it was kind of the nWo versus DX. But of course, at that time, Six chose to stay with DX. And the NWO was the original three of Hogan, Hall, and Nash. Here comes Jey Uso coming to help his brother Jimmy out. Of course, it doesn't look very much like Jimmy needs it at this point. Jimmy going under the ring, grabbing a chair. I've noticed a lot of these guys will grab weapons and then they fail to use them. They just kind of throw them in there, thinking, I'll get to it later. Six now, whips Jimmy into the rope. Oh, what a great move there. Jey now coming to Jimmy's aid, throws him right into the turnbuckle. And Jey just kind of doing a little shadow boxing there. Six coming back. Oh, goes for the super kick, but he missed. Doesn't miss with that haymaker. He connects with that super kick and another one to the back of the head of Six. The Usos. So good in tag team wrestling. Both of them climbing to the top. What is this? Double splash! Unbelievable. Six is done. Early on, Jey's hitting it again. I don't know how Six is going to combat this. He needs the help of his NWO brethren. And who are we going to get? Who's next up? The cage is open and it's big sexy Kevin Nash. Oh, what a move by X-Pac. I'm sorry, Six. Oh, I guess I just got so caught up in that Attitude Era that I forgot. All right, here we go. Kevin Nash on Jimmy. Six on Uso. Jey Uso. Yeet. Oh, what a move there. Kevin Nash. Big boot to Jimmy Uso. Misses. Six. Going on Jey. Are we going to see the jackknife powerbomb from Kevin Nash? There it is. Got him. Jimmy is out. No pinfalls, no countouts, no disqualifications, no submissions just yet. Not until everyone has entered the ring. Right now, it's basically just a free-for-all. And the NWO definitely... Oh, Jimmy reverses into a beautiful DDT. The NWO definitely had the advantage there for a moment. Whips Kevin Nash in. Oh, big chop. Jey Uso coming back on Six. The action's not going to get any easier to call here, folks. Neckbreaker by Jimmy Uso. And who we got? Solo Sikoa making his way to the cage. About to enter into this Wargames match. Jey, big super kick to Six. Kevin Nash, a big splash on Jimmy in the corner. Oh, big headbutt. And Kevin Nash takes out Jey Uso. Solo Sikoa just going for more weapons under the ring, but oh, and he grabs a table. Be even better if somebody used it. Big splash by Jimmy Uso. Solo back in the ring now. Where are these guys going? Jey Uso going all the way up to the top of the cage. Oh, look at that. Solo Sikoa taking out X6. I almost did it again. The amazing energy in this matchup. Solo, I think this is the right call. Solo going for Kevin Nash. What's Jey going to do here? Apparently nothing. I guess he just wanted to go oos. Solo and Jimmy working on Kevin Nash. Jey working on Six. But we're about to get another member of the NWO. Six and Nash taking a beating here, but they're about to get some help. Who's it going to be? It's Scott Hall. It's the bad guy making his way down to the ring now. He's going right in, not wasting any time. He's here to help his NWO brothers. Goes right after Jey Uso. Right to the back. But the NWO right now not looking overly well other than Scott Hall. Big splash by Jimmy Uso. Solo Sikoa drops Scott Hall. The NWO really struggling to overtake the Bloodline here. Oh my goodness. The combinations, the moves. Big clothesline by Six. Kevin Nash just now getting to his feet. Scott Hall getting taken out by Jay. Jake, what's Jay doing? Nothing. That's kind of the whole thing of Jay's today, is just to get up there like he's going to do something and then nothing. All right, Scott Hall whipped into the corner. Kevin Nash reverses. Big kicks. What's Jey Uso sizing him up? No! Takes out Scott Hall in the corner. And we're about to get Roman Reigns coming into this one. Roman. Here he comes. The head of the table. The tribal chief, Jey Uso, from the top of the cage. Unbelievable. Roman into the ring now. The fans telling him like it is. This is awesome. But again, the Bloodline dominating this matchup. Big drop by Roman. Scott Hall trying to mount a comeback, but Jimmy interrupts. That's what happens. This match, Solo still going after Kevin Nash. Oh, big spear by Roman Reigns. DDT by Jay. Jimmy showing off a little bit. Scott Hall back to his feet. Scott Hall takes Jimmy down the hard way. Oh, but Solo takes him out. Every time it seems, oh no. Every time it seems like the NWO is mounting a comeback, the Bloodline just shuts them down. Six is hurt. Six can barely move. He can barely get to his feet. Jimmy Uso, now he's sizing up Scott Hall, same way Jay did. Here we go. Let's see if Hollywood Hogan can make a difference here. Hogan coming down to the ring. Hogan's got to be coming with a sense of urgency here. He steps into the ring.
Wargames has officially begun!
Here we go. Jimmy and Jay, Solo and Roman versus Six, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Hollywood Hogan. And I'm telling you, right now, it does not look pretty for the NWO. The Bloodline dominating, but Kevin Nash, he's got Roman up. Over his head, just drops him. Oh, big slam by Jimmy Uso. The Razor's Edge on Jay. Nobody gets up from the Razor's Edge. Big suplex by Jimmy on Hogan. Roman Reigns and Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Roman telling Hogan to acknowledge him. Jey Uso climbing the cage. Kevin Nash, he's gonna hit the jackknife. Jey Uso from the top of the cage hits Scott Hall. Unfrickin' real. This is awesome. Down goes Roman. Kevin Nash really fighting back hard here. Over goes Hogan. Jey Uso going after Hulk. Hollywood in trouble here. All of the NWO, in all honesty, in trouble. Big power slam by Jey Uso. Uso going for the cover on Hogan. Is he going to get him? No. Hollywood kicks out. Kevin Nash on Solo. Those two have been going at it all day. And a choke slam on Solo Sikoa. Roman Reigns, Scott Hall gets thrown into the corner. Roman breaks up the pin on Solo. Roman now on Kevin Nash. Six trying to help out Hollywood. Scott Hall struggling in the corner there. Now Jey Uso going after Six. Big spear on Six. And now Roman Reigns looking for a spear of his own, but Jey Uso's got the cover. Jey Uso wins it. Unbelievable.
Here are your winners, the team of Jimmy Uso.
Set the pace when I'm running. I always get the cover. I always give it 100. Don't need a bank plan funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bloodline victorious over the nWo here at Wargames. For all of us at 4U Productions, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.